All right, so you guys know what order you're going to come up in? Right? You guys know? All right. Francesca, Davida, Brandy, Karina, and then Jerry. Are you ready to go live?
Huh?
We got like 30 seconds left.
Let's be crazy.
Let's just get crazy.
We're getting crazy. We'll do it.
Welcome to Straight Shooting Firearms Talk Show presented by MyGunDiary.com and Drake Fine Sporting Arms of El Paso. With your hosts, Felix Mena and J. Scott Drake. And now, here they are.
The big round of applause is going to be playing all night tonight for episode 10 of Straight Shooting Firearms Talk Show. And let me tell you why. Tonight is our big casting call episode. We've got a search on for a spokesmodel for the show that's going to be part of the team, part of the show. This was actually your idea.
Well, yeah, in a way.
Welcome to Straight Shooting Firearms Talk Show. I am your host, Felix Mena. Alongside me, J. Scott Drake, owner and proprietor of Drake Fine Sporting Arms. And we're not going to have guns in the news. We're not going to have a gun of the week. We're not going to have a gunsmithing job of the week.
Right.
And it's kind of tough not to have guns in the news this week, given what happened in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was a big one. I think we probably need some time to
digest.
that one.
Yeah, not enough information out. So next week we're going to have all of our regular segments again, and we are going to talk about what happened in Las Vegas. Of course, our condolences go out to all the victims and everybody that was wounded and anybody that was affected by that. It's a big story. Obviously, biggest news, not just in the gun industry, in the firearms industry, but in the world. Basically,
right.
It's a big story. So we'll get to that next week, and then also we're going to talk about the Mosin Nagant, the dragon Mosin Nagant, which we'll mention at the end of the show.
Yeah, which was supposed to be on the show this week, but
we had to push it back because we got 5 lovely, beautiful potential spokesmodels waiting in the wings. And we're going to get right to it tonight because we got a lot of show to get to, and we got to interview each and every
for everybody that was expecting the dragon on this episode, I apologize. I jumped the gun.
You did. You called me up. I was in Seattle. I had no idea that you're like, we're doing the dragon. We're doing the dragon this week. I'm like, no, you got to wait a week. So with that, let's bring on our first model. Why don't we do that? Let's welcome Francesca to the show with a big round of applause. Huh? Hello.
Real applause.
Hello, Francesca.
All right.
Yeah. Francesca, Scott and I are looking for a spokesmodel for the show. Now, as I was speaking to Francesca before the show, she mentioned that she has actually watched our show.
Really?
Yes. That's already that's impressive, don't you think?
I think so, but who made you do that? Okay.
Well, you are going to need the microphone.
Yeah,
Yep. There you go. All right, give me a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, Francesca, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a recently retired captain from the military. I'm now a teacher. I
Okay.
teach pharmacy tech classes.
How do you feel? He is a former warrant officer.
Well, I'm a little biased. I'm engaged to a warrant officer, so
Okay.
I'll give you a break.
Right on.
Gotcha. And I'm still an active duty NCO.
I will give you a break.
Could we all work together?
We probably could.
Given that we have an officer, a warrant officer, and a non-commissioned officer?
Yeah, basically we got a rank structure here, so
Yeah.
we can get some stuff done.
Yeah. So what he's saying is we don't need to do anything. He'll do all the work.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll just kind of throw things out there, and then Felix will do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just come up with good ideas.
I'll walk around with a coffee mug.
You know what's
Yelling
missing?
at people.
What's
Right.
missing?
Yeah.
What's missing then is an enlisted soldier or a former
You
enlisted.
need a private is what you need.
Yeah, at the
There
bottom
we
of the
go.
barrel. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is Scott and I are each going to ask you a question. He's got one in mind that he's going to ask you. I've got one in mind I'm going to ask you, and then you've got a script that we're going to go. So Scott, why don't you go ahead and fire off your question?
I will, and it's going to be the same question for everyone. But what do you think, and I know you're the first one, but what do you think you could contribute to the show?
I think that I could contribute a different perspective to the show. Obviously, I know I just said coming from military, so we do have that in common.
Right.
However, I feel that the brand of this show does represent patriotism and the protection of our First and Second Amendments. But we all have our own reason for believing that. That's why we're Americans. I feel that I can contribute an educated input and a different perspective for the show because you guys need a girl.
That's true. That's absolutely true. You know, I mean, Scott is a very handsome man, and I'm no slouch. But it would be nice to have a feminine beauty into the mix, especially given that it's a firearms industry is kind of a male-dominated type of thing. Although
It's true.
I did go when I was in Seattle last week. I went and shot some video that we're going to show next week on the show of a women's firearm instructions class.
I saw that on
more and more women.
Facebook.
Yeah, more and more women are shooting. So shooting guns, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
They
Yeah,
are,
it's
and I
getting-
think it's a different market for them too.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, I started out shooting on M16, and these little tiny arms couldn't really do it the way that all the guys are doing it. So I definitely had to adapt.
All right, my question for you, given that you are formerly in the armed forces, there has been some talk lately online about the military changing from a 5.56 caliber round to a 7.62. Do you think the armed forces should change calibers? Have you deployed? I mean, have you?
I have deployed. I was not deployed to a combat zone, but my personal preference is 7.62. I think that that round just has a little bit more power to it, and I think that it would probably be a good move. I think.
There you have it. Okay, so
Yeah.
those are our questions for you. I think she did very well. And last but not least, we're going to have you read that script. That is for our sponsor, Cerakote Southwest. Right in front of you, you see our custom Cerakote Southwest firearm that they did for us, and our custom Cerakote Southwest coolie that they did with our logo. So go ahead and read that script whenever you're ready.
Okay, and you want me to look out?
Yeah, you can look at that camera right there. Sure.
Okay. Straight Shooting is brought to you by Cerakote Southwest, the only certified Cerakote applicator in Southwest Texas. Specializing in custom Cerakote applications with over 120 colors to choose from, visit CerakoteSW.com and book a custom order for your firearm today. They also offer custom laser engraving and other services. Follow their Instagram page at Cerakote Southwest.
And everybody, that was Francesca. Let's give her a nice round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now you're welcome to stick around till the end of the show if you like, or if you got things to do, you're welcome to take off. But all right, thank you for your time. All right, next up on the docket here we have Davida or Davida? Davida. All right, let's welcome Davida to the show. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Yeah.
Davida, there's your microphone right there. First, we want to thank you for taking the time out. You're a family woman. You brought your husband and your son to the show with you
Yes, I
tonight.
sure did.
Well, thank you for taking the time out, because being a mother is very time consuming, and so I know that is probably you'd rather be at home having dinner in your
Drinking wine. No. Thank you for having us.
All right, very much so. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, me and my son moved here from Wisconsin after I married my husband, and now we're living here full time.
Okay.
He's active duty soldier.
Ah, all right.
I'm also a freelance model. I've been doing that since about 2012.
Okay.
And I absolutely love it, so I thought this would be a great opportunity for me.
Yeah, I think so too. The show is growing. We have a sponsor, which is the script you're going to read.
Yes.
I mean, I'm as shocked as anybody that we actually have a sponsor for
I
the show.
know.
But and the greatest compliment was Franco said he believes in what we're doing. So, because I believe in what we're doing.
I believe in you too.
Yeah. Hey,
course.
so Scott's got the question you heard already. He wants to know.
Yeah, basically, what do you think you could contribute to the show?
I think I can contribute a new perspective as well as my experience. I love the camera, so
Okay.
I wouldn't be too nervous, I guess you could say.
Scott, the camera loves Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you. Look at that handsome man
I
there.
could
Yeah.
That's amazing. So we have something in common then. We have something in common.
Yeah. Now, do you shoot firearms? Have you shot firearms?
I have. When
Yeah.
I was 17, it was a big old shotgun.
Yeah.
And that
Right on.
thing blew me away.
We got-
It was fun though.
A lot of shotguns, big
Yes,
big
they're
shotguns.
they're amazing.
Yeah, some beautiful shotguns here. Hey, in light of my question to you, in light of yesterday's tragedy in Las Vegas, I'm sure you
Yes.
followed that would happen. Do you think that any changes should be made to existing gun laws, or that new gun laws should be enacted?
I personally do not think so, only because people are able to get a hold of firearms so easily. So even if a gun law was passed to where we weren't even allowed to carry one, the crazies, they would still find a way to get it.
The crazies.
But we still need, them to protect ourselves,
Yep.
protect our families. So I think
That's a good answer. I mean, you can't legislate bad people.
Yeah.
good answer.
I totally agree.
I like that. Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And then we've got a short script there. If you would be kind enough
Yes,
to,
sir.
whenever you're ready, you can look at that camera right over there and do your best on that script.
Alrighty. Straight Shooting is brought to you by Cerakote Southwest, the only certified Cerakote applicator in Southwest Texas. Specializing in custom Cerakote applications for firearms with over 120 colors to choose from. Visit CerakoteSW.com and order a custom Cerakote job for your firearm today. They also offer custom laser engraving and other services. Follow them on Instagram at Cerakote Southwest.
Everybody, that is Davida?
Davida, yes.
Davida, yeah. Thanks so much for your time. You did an
Thank
excellent
you.
job. All righty.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. And this is going pretty good so far.
I think so.
It's much better than I expected. I don't know what I expected, but it's going great. All right, next up we've got the lovely Brandy. If you would make your way up here to on camera. Here she is.
Oh, we're clapping.
I'm a big fan, Brandy, of the color black. So I like that you went almost all black except for the blue jeans. Brandy, why don't you tell our audience and our live studio audience a little bit about yourself?
I am from Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm currently learning to build websites. I also am a bazaar model.
Oh, so you knew exactly where to come, yeah, just a few hours down.
It's right
yeah.
down the
Well, that's a place. She's not a bizarre model. That's a place down the street. We just want to.
That's an excellent distinction. It's bazaar models, not bizarre models,
Right.
which is a whole different website. We don't do that sort of thing here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you have done some modeling for bizarre models, some runway
Well,
shows.
I'm newly signed, so
Okay.
I haven't done any shows yet. I'm still in classes.
The,
Yeah, right on.
the El Paso Fashion Week is coming up pretty soon.
know,
Yeah.
I
So
know.
I'm sure you'll be a part of that. I'll probably see you over there, and David will probably see you over there as well. So okay. All right. Well, let's. Well, you got your question.
I do the
How
same
about-
one. What do you think you can contribute to the show?
Well, I mean, growing up in Tennessee, I was around a lot of guns growing up. I've shot a lot of guns growing up, and bows, and everybody in my family hunted or had guns, and I've always loved them, and just weapons in general. So, and I think Francisca was right. Francesca was right. You do need a girl's perspective on the show.
We definitely do.
Definitely.
Yeah. Every time
I get close, but I don't quite cut it.
we could dress in drag for one show and see how that works out.
I've got some
know
friends
if
that would
the
probably
beard
enjoy
would
seeing
work.
it. Yeah. we could probably pull that off.
Do you have a firearms? How long have you lived in Texas?
Almost 3 years.
Do you have your concealed carry permit?
I do not, but I want to get it. I've wanted to get it for a while.
Let me ask you this question then. You said you're a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah.
What firearm would you recommend for home defense as a stay-at-home mom?
Home defense, well, I mean, indoors, you're not going to need like a rifle or anything like that. You can have a shotgun if you're not a really good shot, so you hit them. But
Yeah.
probably a pistol, like a 9mm, or maybe like a 380. I like 380s. I used to have one,
Yeah.
so it's a girl gun, but hide it under your mattress or
Right.
something.
That's what I have.
Yeah, I carry a 380. Yeah.
Good guns,
it's
though.
It's yours, and he takes it. Yeah, like everything else. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's my Jimmy. All right. Well, we've got a short script there that you're going to read, and you can look at that camera that's right there in front of you, and go ahead and give it your best shot there for our sponsor.
All right. Straight Shooting is brought to you by Cerakote Southwest, the only certified Cerakote applicator in Southwest Texas, specializing in custom Cerakote applications for firearms with over 120 colors to choose from. Visit CerakoteSW.com and order a custom Cerakote job for your firearm today. They also offer custom laser engraving and other services. Follow them on Instagram at Cerakote Southwest.
All right. Well,
All
thank
right.
you very
Well,
much,
good deal.
everybody. That was Brandy.
All right, thank you.
Clappings.
Yeah. Thanks
All right.
so much, Brandy.
So we're having some technical difficulty. You want to fix the thing before we?
No, that's secondary. No, that's
Okay.
yeah. That is the Facebook. Now,
I didn't want it to fall on the floor.
the other thing that I neglected to mention to the potential spokesmodels is one of their tasks, their
Mhm.
jobs would be to like handle the comments on
Right.
the Facebook Live
Yeah.
as it's going live.
Yeah, basically when you guys are smart asses, they'll take care of that.
Yeah, and a female would be the best person to have to,
Right.
to be our shark to get at those people that are leaving comments on
Uh-huh.
the Facebook Live. So yeah, that's just the Facebook Live speaker. I wouldn't, don't even worry about it.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not.
It's fine.
That speaker is literally just for the audience sake and for the Facebook Live. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So next up we have Karina. Yeah, the fiery redhead Karina. Let's welcome her to the show.
Clapping.
Yeah. Hello, Karina. Welcome
Hello.
to Straight Shooting Firearms Talk Show.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Now, you and I had been in touch because, I do photography as well, and I'd been wanting to shoot you, so I'm happy that you came
Hey,
in to be.
whoa.
Correct.
Specify.
I'd been wanting to shoot photos of
There
you.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm happy that you came
Yeah.
in so we can be in person. We're gonna
if
say-
you were, they're gonna cut that down and put you on CNN now.
yeah,
They're gonna strike.
yeah,
They're gonna come
I'm
looking for you.
one of the crazies.
Uh-huh.
Karina, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, like he said, my name is Karina Alvarez. I'm 24 years old, and I am a model. And I also work I'm a CSR specialist inbound for customs here in El Paso for logistics.
What does CSR stand for?
Customer service representative.
Customer Service Representative. Okay,
Correct.
awesome. Yeah, I love the color of her hair. That's a very fiery red. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, do you have any experience with firearms?
No, I don't.
Well, this is our first spokesmodel without. How do you feel about firearms? What is your opinion about just the subject in general, being around them, handling them? Have you ever handled one?
Well, my cousin, she's a cop, so she's like trying to get me into the firearms.
Yeah.
I think it's safe, like if you know how to use it.
Okay.
It's safe.
We try to encourage that.
We do. Yeah, we do try to encourage
Yes,
safety.
yeah. So, I'm good with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
feel-
Well, this is going to be. I'm very interested in what her answer is going to be to your question because.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think you can bring to the show and add to what we do?
Well, first of all, I think that nowadays people don't believe in women or the power of women or what women can do. So I believe having a woman here on your show would be the best thing.
Yeah, we agree.
We,
Yeah.
no,
Red
we,
hair.
we agree because it gets one-sided real quick over
Yeah.
here, you know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the whole reason why we're doing this. We do want to bring a female perspective to the show and have a spokesmodel be part of the show. So yeah, I'm in full agreement. Okay, so now given that you don't have much experience, all right, but let's test because you said your sister is a policewoman.
My cousin.
Your cousin is a policewoman. Has she taught you anything about firearm safety? Maybe you can tell me what is the right way to safely handle a firearm. Now, there's a common what's known as the 4 basic rules of firearm safety. Do you know any of the 4 basic rules of firearm safety?
No, she's never mentioned that. She just showed me how to hold a gun for
That's-
now.
that's
But
a-
she locks it, so
that's a
I'm pretty
fail.
sure that would be the
Yeah.
first one, having it locked.
Yeah. So tell your cousin that she to teach you
She
or
was
tell
supposed
you.
to be here.
Oh, she was supposed to be here tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, then she would have. Yeah, I would have been scolding her for not teaching you about firearm safety. All right, well, absolutely fabulous. I want to thank you for coming in and thank you for your time. Do you have anything further for our one spokesmodel with no firearms experience?
No.
That got my attention.
We're good.
Yeah, that could
Yeah.
be that could have a good angle there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that could bring a neat perspective.
when I was going through some classes about how to interview for a job, and maybe you're interviewing for a job where you don't have as much experience as other people,
Mhm.
what they told me the correct answer to tell the interviewer was that, well, because of my lack of experience, you can train me in your methods. I don't come in with any bad habits. Okay, see? So maybe Karina doesn't come in with any bad habits. My dad would be very upset if I didn't pronounce your name correctly. Like when I talk about Mesa Street, he gets mad because he's like, it's Mesa.
Mesa.
Yeah. So, all right, so that is Karina.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
used
know
to
the
it.
difference. Hey, thanks very much. Let's give her a big round of applause.
All
for your
right.
time. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, we almost forgot.
Almost
Yeah.
forgot.
I was like, yay!
Yeah. We've got the script there for you, and there's that camera right in front of you. So thank you. Anytime you're ready.
Straight Shooting is brought to you by Cerakote Southwest, the only certified Cerakote applicator in Southwest Texas, specializing in custom Cerakote applications for firearms, with over 120 colors to choose from. Visit CerakotesSW.com and order a custom Cerakote job for your firearm today. They also offer custom laser engraving and other services. Follow them on Instagram at Cerakote Southwest.
Very nice. All right, that is
All right.
Karina. Now we give her a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Hey,
I
thanks
will
so much
too.
for your time. And that leaves us with just one more model to go for for our casting call, and let's welcome Jerry to the stage.
You're not clapping, you clap for her.
Well, as you can see,
Hello.
I've got all the buttons in
I
front
didn't
of me.
get a hump.
Wait, what movie is it? Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, that's Blazing
I didn't
Saddles.
get a harump out of that yet.
Holy underwear! Sheriff murdered? Innocent women and children blown to bits? We've got to protect our phony baloney job, gentlemen. We must do something about this immediately! Immediately! Harumph, 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 harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph. Harumph!
You watch your ass.
All right, so Jerry, tell us a little bit about yourself. Welcome to the show, first of all.
Thank you.
Yes, all right. Tell us a
Thank you
little
for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming.
My name is Jerry. I grew up here in El Paso, but I live in Las Cruces.
Okay.
Oh.
Um,
So tonight you drove the 35 miles from Las Cruces?
I did.
Oh.
I did. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for making the effort. Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me
Okay,
again.
continue. I'm sorry.
Anyways, and I work for the government. I'm a model, a freelance model. I've started recently getting into acting and just kind of being like in front of the camera, like instead of just freeze,
Yeah.
actually speaking.
Have you taken any acting classes?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we should challenge her with maybe some drama. Maybe we can get her. Okay, here's what I got one for you.
Okay.
All right, this is a good one. Give me your best shocked reaction to seeing a firearm, like watching a robbery in progress. Right, somebody pulls a firearm and they walk in here. They walk in here right now with a gun and they try to rob us. And just so to the camera, give me your best, like shocked reaction.
This is totally not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair at all.
I'll do one if you want.
Yeah.
Just to start it off.
Okay.
This is my goldfish just died.
You're excellent at the goldfish just died. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. This is my happy face. It's basically all the same.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. So Scott's got a question for you. I'm sure you've heard it already.
Okay, shoot.
All right. Well, hey. Well,
I get it.
Okay. What do you think you can contribute to the show?
Well, I think I have a fun personality. I love dad jokes, which you guys are, throwing them out.
Did you say bad jokes or dad jokes?
Dad
Both.
jokes.
We're good at both.
Yeah.
Dad jokes. Yeah,
Okay.
dad jokes are the best.
All
And
right.
you guys are just like firing them off, man.
Awesome. Yeah. But the correct answer is all of our jokes are funny. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Scott knows that all I do is interrupt the whole show. My job is to interrupt.
That's cool. Look, we know what I do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you were continuing about what you can contribute.
Okay, aside from the dad jokes, I have a fun personality. I'm intelligent. I love to get into discussions, and I think I could bring a fresh take to the show.
Okay. Hey, do you have any experience with firearms?
Not really. Just, I've shot a gun before, like maybe when I was like 14, 15, I went to summer camp and we had to shoot like a rifle and, but nothing like I don't own a gun or anything like that.
Do you know enough that guns come in different calibers, meaning the size of the bullet is you can get different size bullets?
Yeah, I know that.
All right. So the question I'm going to ask you.
Oh man.
Now let's say you were a firearm owner. Okay. You're a firearm owner.
Okay.
You've got a 9mm bullet. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Which is a kind of a.
It's like for a handgun.
Yeah, it's for a handgun.
Yeah.
And there's another round, another caliber, which is also for a handgun, but it's very large. It's called a .45 caliber. It could probably take down a bear. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen people
Like stun
okay.
them or
How about
something?
a hog? How about a hog? A large hog. Take down a large hog. All right. So, if you were to choose for yourself,
Yes.
would you want a bigger like a .45 caliber to carry for self-defense, which has more knockdown power?
Yeah.
Or would you want a smaller caliber, which maybe might be easier to handle? Which one would you like?
Probably the smaller caliber.
Yeah. Why do you think?
Just because I think that I would be able to at least harm them, hurt them. I don't want to kill anyone, necessarily.
My lawyer would beg to differ. You definitely want to kill them.
So, and then, I would just rely on my other talents, like running or something. Run away. Run!
Yeah.
Run!
Okay.
I mean, you could try to entertain them. I don't know how well that would work. It never worked for me. I always ran away. But
We've got a short script there that you're going to read, and you're looking right into that camera that's right there in front of you. And whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right, here we go. Straight Shooting is brought to you by Cerakote Southwest, the only certified Cerakote applicator in Southwest Texas, specializing in custom Cerakote applications for firearms with over 120 colors to choose from. Visit CerakoteSouthwest.com and order a custom Cerakote job for your firearm today. They also offer custom laser engraving and other services. Follow them on Instagram at Cerakote Southwest.
All right, and that is the lovely Jerry.
Yay, thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
thank you.
Well, one thing is for sure is that Franco Baca, the owner of Cerakote Southwest, is going to be very pleased with tonight's episode.
I think so. He got a lot of advertising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day long. And I do want to once again thank everybody who took the time for coming in, all of our models, Francesca, Davida, Brandy, Karina, and Jerry. And so once the show is concluded and we go through the footage, we're going to discuss it amongst the staff here and make our decision, and we'll be in touch. It's the typical don't call us, we'll call you situation here. But regardless of who gets selected to be the spokesmodel,
I think everybody did great.
everybody did
Yeah,
really fabulous.
that's a hard one, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, especially for the two that were brave enough and courageous enough to come in.
Yeah, to come in with no experience, and that's awesome.
No firearms knowledge whatsoever.
Right.
So yeah, very, very impressive. So yeah, thanks very much for coming in. But regardless, I will be in touch with you guys and David as well for some photo shoots, not firearms related, so that we can work together on that as well. So thanks very much. Hey, so let's talk quickly about what's going to be on the show next week.
Oh,
right?
you tell me.
Well, sitting over there to your right.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, is this is what we've been talking about online.
Yeah, this was the teaser that I gave you guys and told you that was going to be on the show this week. That Felix wouldn't be having any of it, but
well, the reason why is because I flew in last night from Seattle. I spent a week in Washington.
Are your arms tired?
But you wait.
She said she liked bad jokes.
That
Yeah.
is no. She said she liked dad jokes.
I'm pretty sure that was both.
So you called me yesterday. I got in at 3:30, 4 o'clock. My dad wanted to take me to dinner.
Uh-huh.
And you said, hey, let's go out and shoot this video of the dragon. So
Yeah, and you were like, no, I've got to go get whatever.
because we want to give it the proper time and attention that it deserves, because you've put in time and attention to this firearm.
I've put in tens of minutes on this.
Well, briefly describe what it is. What you're holding in your hand.
So this is that Mosin we were talking about previously on the shows, and it's completely built around this muzzle brake, which was kind of a one-off screw-up by... I won't say screw up. It was an innovative idea by my guys who do my muzzle brake blanks.
Right.
It's just that the physics, it's ported so that everything shoots out this way.
Right. So the flame goes outward, and that would actually create more recoil.
Right.
And you said, let's run with it.
Let's run with it. And I said, let's build something out of it because it's already a prototype. We've already got it. Let's build something neat. So we built this entire rifle around this muzzle brake.
Right.
Because of the crazy fireball that you get out of these Mosins.
And the stock is, you custom ordered this stock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So a lot of
there's a lot of stuff on here that you can't see. I actually re-blued the gun and I flame blued some parts, and it's got some color to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take it out this week at dusk, right, as close to dark.
Wait, is that nighttime or
It's
beginning of daytime?
It's in between.
I always get those two confused.
It's in between. So that we can get some good super slow motion video of the.
That's in the PM part of the day, though, right?
Yes, it is in the PM part of the day.
I don't even know what dawn is.
It's after my nap time is when it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in for another great episode of Straight Shooting Firearms Talk Show. It's our 10th episode already.
It seems like way more.
The website is now up and running. You can find everything having to do with the show at straightshootingshow.com. Scott's website is dfsa.us, or find him on Facebook.
I keep forgetting about that bio.
What? Yeah, I'm going to have to update. Check out Scott's biography on the Straight Shooting Show. Just scroll all the way to the bottom of the page. I think you get a kick out of it. And then Facebook.com/DrakeFSA. And, of course, my website is mygundiary.com or Facebook.com/mygundiary. So thanks again to everybody for tuning into the show, and we'll see you all next time when we talk about the Las Vegas tragedy, and the dragon.
And whatever else happened this week.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Straight Shooting when we take another shot.